All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all glory, and all honors unto Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. This will be another World War III update. This is from the Express website. It says World War III warning. Russia warns it will sell missile system to Iran. U.S. on alert. It says Russia has sent a warning to the U.S. saying it will continue to sell its anti-air missiles to Iran despite threats from America, stoking fears of World War III. Okay, and this is, one step closer to prophecy being fulfilled. Really, with the last couple articles that I've done or videos I've done on World War III, dealing with these particular countries, has pointed directly to what the scriptures say. A lot of things are getting a lot more pinpointed as we reach that time. So here it says, Russia's ambassador to Iran, Levon Jagarian, said Moscow will have no problem selling S-400 systems to Iran when the United Nations arms embargo on the country expires on October 18th. He told the Reselet daily newspaper Russia was not afraid of threats from U.S. President Donald Trump. Okay? Let's see here. It says, Mr. Jagarian said, we are not afraid of U.S. threats and we will live up to our commitments, Iran's Tasnim news agency reported. It comes after Russia rejected U.S. plans to restore UN sanctions on Iran, labeling it as absurd, adding that it has no legal or political grounds to do so. In response, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo warned Russia of U.S. sanctions if they refuse to reimpose the UN measures of the Islamic Republic. All right, and this is basically them just going back and forth on their usual political discrepancies. Okay, but and I'll leave a link as usual. And this is a key point, of them selling that missile system, because the scriptures and prophecy says that Russia's going to be a guard to these nations such as Persia. All right. So going to Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, and pretty much everyone knows this. Even certain Christians know and understand. Certain prophecies now, and that's really because the Israelites have been out here teaching, okay, and breaking these prophecies down. So this is Ezekiel 38, and I'll start at the top. Verse 1, it says, in the word of the Lord, Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. This Gog is talking about Russia. Okay? This is a prophecy for the last days, and the people that are in the land of Gog and or the land of Magog today will be the Edomites, all right, which call themselves the Russians. And it says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And this is the military buildup that has been going on for years now, that Russia has been doing, along with North Korea, Pakistan, even Iran, and other countries have been displaying their ICBM missiles in these different military parades. Even this guy Trump, he tried to have a U.S. military parade, which never happened. It failed. But nevertheless, this is what is going on in the earth right now. These countries are building up their military arsenals. Now this is the key here, verse 5. It says Persia and Ethiopia and Libya with them. Persia is Iran today, okay? It says all of them with the shield and helmet. And we're seeing Persia or Iran in the news when it comes to the tensions between itself and Israel, okay? Libya is in the news. Ethiopia is in the news, okay? And they're going to have their armies. It says Gomer and all his bands. Gomer will be Turkey. Turkey's in the news. Syria's in the news. Libya's in the news, okay? But the conflict over there with the sanctions and things that are going on between the U.S. and those countries, all of that is the turmoil that the prophecy has told us about. It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. All these countries are going to be allied to Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, Libya, Syria. Okay. Verse 7, it says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. That's what you're seeing Russia do. Thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Okay. So Russia is being a guard unto Iran by sending them these missile systems. Okay. Because this is what is going to culminate in World War III. All right. As a matter of fact, let me see. You got the kings of the East that are being prepared. Right. Yep. Revelation 16 and 12. This is the time that we are living in. It says, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates. The river Euphrates is in the Middle East. Okay. So that region, okay, is being heavily influenced by the angels. It says, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. So that's why you're seeing that region be a hotbed in the earth right now, especially with conflict, because this is how the Lord is going to bring about the war of Armageddon. Okay. So this is what we're seeing. This is Armageddon, World War III, being played out before our eyes. Okay. World War III. It says, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon. The dragon is Esau and his system. And the 3 frogs will be the military, which that would be Washington D.C. is a city-state. That would be the Pope and the Catholic religion, which that would be the spiritual city-state, and then England, which is the financial city-state of the dragon, of Esau's power structure. It says, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. Okay? All right? For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, with to go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world. And using America, starting with America, America is going throughout the world, putting its military bases in different countries and supposedly solving these conflicts or these tyrants in the earth. All right, along with the central banks that are owned by the central bankers out of England. All right, the elites of Esau. All right, along with Christianity. It's all the spirit of Esau, these devils, working their influence in the earth, because the word has been given to the hand of the wicked. Okay, but let's see, why is all this conflict going on over there? It says, to gather them to the battle of that great day of the power almighty. So it's all about the Heavenly Father battling these heathen nations and destroying them and bringing about his kingdom. Okay, but this is definitely a prophecy being fulfilled. 2020, the year of prophecy. More and more updates, more and more things are going to come out before the end of the year, and we're just watching, waiting, and letting our people know what's to come, and how Shai is going to come back soon. But with that, I'm going to end it there. All praises, all glory, and all honors going to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom.